Hello, 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 everybody. This is Skilmy Horde, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I've just realized something. Was it Necromancer that I wanted to do? He is Necromancer. Horror, scare them. Spirit Mark. And oh yeah, it was because of Walking Bomb.
Long day.
I don't know. I need to go to a store. Whoops.
Supplies, your worship?
Supplies, your worship. I have to look something in there because of that optional thing. So like oh, so okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He'll be upset with me, but it doesn't matter. One thing I don't like about this game is that I can't click on things in the distance and just travel to it.
May be with you.
I have to walk over here and do that. Oh yeah, look at that shade. Hello? Oh. This place is empty. Get the fuck out of my way! How about Dorian, you're here? I'm supposed to sit down somewhere or... What? I'm confused. What the fuck? Dorian is here. I have Dorian here with me. Okay, why did I have to go in and then back out and then back in?
The place is deserted. Is this normal or...
Dorian.
Father? You knew about this?
He wasn't supposed to be
Is
here.
that why you brought me here?
I wasn't expecting your father here.
I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
You're gay? Why's the problem?
That's a big concern in Tevinter then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Jesus.
You got a lot off your chest. Can't you give him a chance to do the same?
He didn't let him speak at all.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Okay. And now we're back at Skyhold.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. You could have told me. Maybe I wouldn't have gone, maybe I would. How will I ever know? Why didn't you let me decide?
Why didn't I let you decide?
I wasn't trying to deceive you, just to help.
I suppose you did at that. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
I mean, shit, look at me. I
At any
literally
rate,
just did that.
time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a
I'm a
mind.
Dalish elf touting that I'm the,
I don't
Herald
know
of
what you think
Andraste.
you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
What's that supposed to mean, Dory?
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them. So you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
He's not here for anything other than just to be here. He doesn't like the Venatori. That's really about it. It's like, I hate the
Well, that's
Venatori. I
something.
don't like what they're doing.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to
Weird,
say,
right?
but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow
Fair
me
enough.
to say I'll stand beside
Fair
you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me. Questions, questions.
I should go.
Well, I don't have any more questions. Research. 12 corpse brains. That's all that came out of that. Hey, Liliana. I need you to do something for me.
Inquisitor? Anything I should know?
It seems that some of the generals are... Our actions are under a great...
Blah, 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 blah. You didn't have the dialogue option to do what I wanted you to do, so that's whatever. I'll see if that weird merchant guy's over here today. Nope. I haven't seen him yet, so it makes me wonder if he really does exist. Or if I'm just crazy and I imagined him.
Finally, a place for... the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Something on your mind?
Bye. Dave's here.
Thank you for saving my life, and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Helisma can talk to you.
Helisma? So, hey, Rift Mage is fun and all, but I don't want to be a Rift Mage anymore. Okay, I go here. What? No people? Such a weirdly long walk to get to the War Council. Give me that one. I just wanted the knowledge. We received word that Mavrin the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile and Deventer. He and his clan immediately staked claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperium borders. Our Deventer contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Nice.
Thank you.
Difficult to present as a positive. Perhaps we can notify Minrathis that we hope they enjoy our reinforcements for their continued war against the Canari. Want them present to unnerve Deventer. It's possible to keep them supplied without explicit ties. And colon is just cutting ties. I say we're gonna
Let's see what we have.
Alright, don't give a shit about the Venatori thing. Because this one was 8, I think. And see, I've got a couple of them that are like 20, so I don't want to do the 20 ones. I just did like a plains foresty type thing. This one's all forest. This one's snow forest. Deserty. Big desert. Desert. These are all desert. I don't want to do that one. Yeah, I'll do the Dumat thing. Charter. Between the research of our Deventer text, reports recovered from the Venatori, and casual questioning of the local villages, I believe we have tracked down the Shrine of Dumat. Unfortunately, Corypheus is diligent about keeping his secrets. The opening to the shrine is surrounded by traps of a design we've never seen before. There's no alternative. To breach the shrine, we'll have to trigger the traps to learn their function. We may suffer losses, but the information inside will be invaluable. Leave it to you to choose who to send on this mission, Liliana. What happened? Inquisitor, as I hoped, our forces have managed to handle many of the traps surrounding the Shrine of Dumat. As I feared, we lost several good men and women in the process. Given their losses, I am withdrawing our forces and placing them in covert positions in the surrounding countryside to watch for Venatori or any additional efforts by Calpurnia to breach the shrine. I suggest you approach now and discreetly. There will be no better time. This might be a bad idea. Might be a bad idea. But we're doing it. If they're too high level, I'm gonna leave.
So this is the shrine Corypheus hid from Calpurnia.
Let's hope he doesn't decide to visit while we're inside.
Even better, let him. We'll kick his butt. Alright, they're the same level as me. It's not gonna be horrible.
Less to worry about.
Do. What?
Someone help!
If I'm at half health doesn't mean I need help. Jesus.
Awake in a world twisted into perversion and ruin. Awake only to discover the light of wisdom has gone black. Samson has failed, but Calpurnia stands ready.
More memory crystals. Let us hope Corypheus enjoys hearing himself speak.
I think he does. If there's memory crystals around, I ought to go look around now.
How does this age stand such desolation? They sing to a maker who answers no prayers. Once I have ascended, I will be their answer. I will be their light.
Huh? You aren't gonna be a damn god, you idiot. Okay, come on, kill him.
A slave girl who burned with potential, ignored by all save myself. A master did not see it. No one saw it. The world has gone craven and blind.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Move. Why's everyone gotta be in my damn way when I'm doing stuff here?
Did the others never return from the Black City? There is no record even of our names. We are vilified by legend. They spit on our deeds and claim we brought darkness into the world. We discovered the darkness. We claimed it as our own. Let it permeate our being. If the others have not returned, they are lost. I am alone in my glory.
So the others never came back. I know that's wrong because I know one of them from the previous game.
Calpurnia prepares to set foot in the place where regret dwells to bring it into the light. She cannot know what must be done, cannot understand. In time, she will forgive.
So yeah, like, the architect, I think was his name from
The anchor is gone,
Awakening.
taken by a mage of lesser gifts. I shall descend on this haven with fire and fury and take it back. Let us see what manner of herald this age has bred.
So I'm gonna guess he hasn't come back since. Exploring Shrine of Dumat. What the fuck is this? Is that a person?
They light the burner, add a teaspoon of cinnabar. He came down in fire and splendor. Chapter 9, verse 1.
The barrier holding him is impressive. He is no threat to us, if he ever was.
What is this? Who are you?
Magister Erasthenes, am I a scholar of Tevinter? To Corypheus, I am bound to answer every question. For Calpurnia's sake, I am lost.
Corypheus did this to you, on Calpurnia's behalf.
She knows not of what. I am a ruin, the jeweled husk when the butterfly leaves.
The fuck do you
I
mean?
was the greatest scholar of the old gods in Minrathus. No, in the Imperium. One night, he came to my door. For my relics, I thought, my writings and runes. But instead, my slave went to his side, Calpurnia, to become the vessel and save Tevinter.
If Calpurnia is this vessel, what are the contents going to be?
I do not know. Power. It must be some sort of power. Power like Earthemials, risen in flame and...
If Calpurnia is the one Corypheus wanted, why do this to you?
For practice. Corypheus, crafts a vessel for whatever power he seeks. Yes. But he does not need his vessel to have free will. About her, these same chains will fall. Iron to cage lightning. My binding is the poor pencil sketch. Calpurnia will be the masterpiece.
Power without free will. That's her role as the vessel.
Yoked like a canary major, a Cerberus, a circumscribed sycophant. This chain has broken me, friend. No wings can raise my mind. Please, breach the circle. Its wards will trigger. I will be dust and light, free, Corypheus' circle will hold its destruction within. Tight, tight. No fear, only freedom.
Shit. Shit. Erasthenes. I don't even... know. Cause like, I can make him tranquil, but I don't think he wants that because he's a magister. You know what I mean? I kind of want to free him from his pain. But what happens... What happens if I... Can I... Does it matter? I kind of want to make him tranquil. But all my favorite people will not like that. If they want to make him tranquil, they can make him tranquil later. I'm not going to do it.
I can't waste your knowledge. Leliana should question you. My agents will secure this place. Maybe they can undo that circle somehow.
You would make of me what he makes of Calpurnia. What shall I make of that?
Ooh, you're no better than Corypheus. Ooh, I don't care. I'm doing whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. They could beat Corypheus. At this point. And that's just like, if I have to, I guess, torture a magister, put it that the worst way possible. But if I have to torture the magister to achieve that goal, then so be it. I should just fast travel up to the top to talk to her, because I'm not going to fucking walk all the way up there. Liliana!
The reports from our agents at the shrine are intriguing.
Yeah?
You were correct. Once Calpurnia becomes the vessel, she will lose her freedom. We are interrogating this Magister Erasthenes. We may learn more from him. Be gentle, Leliana. He's suffered enough.
He'll be as comfortable as possible, given the circumstances.
Corypheus's notes mention a place where regret dwells. That is more of a mystery. Until the notes are deciphered, I intend rumors of the binding ritual to reach Calpurnia's ears. Breaking her alliance with Corypheus can only help us.
Breaching his sanctum might give Corypheus pause, yet Calpurnia is silent, as are her agents. We have given her something to think about.
Boom! Superhero landing. You know what? I will go do that.
Inquisitor.
I haven't talked to Varric in such a long time because he's up on the fucking battlements up there like a mad lad. So now I'm gonna go talk to him. And his friend that he brought.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever lost?
Very easy. Cole, hey Cole.
Did you hear the news?
I'm pleased to hear it.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I've heard about some odd...
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
You burned
Can I
turnips?
assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same, Raw.
Let's talk about...
All right.
Goodbye.
True enough.
He likes the smell of burnt turnips. Hey Varric, who's your friend? Varric, who's your friend? Who'd you bring with you? Well, I'm going to be using the iconic default appearance for the Champion of Kirkwall, of course. Or do I get to do that? What happens if I do that? Oh my god, I can recreate Hawk. Ah, I'm not customizing him. He's set. He's set in stone for me right now.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor.
Why is
I
their hair
figured
so
you might
shiny?
have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight
Varric's
him
looks
after
right.
all.
Varric's hair looks okay. Everybody else's is like overly shiny.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Tell me about Anders.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, "Has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess."
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
Complicated. It's not like the minstrels make it out to be. He's not just a monster or a hero. Or maybe he's both. He was trying to change the world. He knew it couldn't happen peacefully.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
Meryl is helping elven refugees who were displaced by the war. I didn't want to take her away from that. Meryl's spent enough time fighting for her life with me.
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Yeah. You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me, and I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
So Cassandra, what do you think about this shit? She's gonna the fuck out of him.
You knew where Hawk was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy...
No, if Hawk was there, he'd be dead.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept... what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unworthy of you.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us.
I don't give a shit if
As
you're
are
upset
you.
about it.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand... But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
Yeah, well, I'm all out of time for this episode today, everybody. I just wanted to show that.
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven.
I'm trying to do an outro.
He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
The fucking turnips that Cole put in the fire. What the fuck? Okay. Well, time for this episode, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.